You know, it's so easy to go through life without really asking yourself some salient questions. Lord, why did you create me? What purpose do you want me to fulfill? In spite of how tough Nigeria is, what can come out of me? What plans can I put to transform my life? What action can I take to make my life better? How can I bounce back from a place of defeat to a place of victory? What plans can I put in place? What actions can I take? I know I'm better at this. I know I'm praying for greatness. But am I thinking the right thoughts? Am I taking out the right action? Am I putting together the right plans to get out of poverty? Am I putting the right plans to get out of debt? Am I putting the right plans to reign and not suffer in the midst of abundance? What plans have we come up with for 2024? Have you come up with for 2024 concerning your life? Do you just wake up, oh Father, thank you for today, and you don't sit down? Church, God sat down, drew up a plan. How do I know? Let us make man in our own image. There was a reference point that God used in creating man. What is your reference point for your success in life? What's your reference point? What are you using to benchmark the goals you want to attain for your life? You can't afford to live life anyhow. Not in this modern lifetime. No. Life is much more than what you put on. Food, no, much more than that. Much more than that. What are you doing to impact your world for the kingdom? What legacies are you trying to put on the ground that generations check my notes. Let me check. Church, listen. Every good or bad plan begins with a thought. Every good or bad plan begins with a thought. God sat down and made a statement. That statement, let us make man, came with a thought. For as a man thinketh, so is he. What are your thoughts about your life and situation? What are your thoughts about your life and situation? What are your thoughts about your life and situations? Habakkuk 2:3 tells us to write the vision, make it plain. You may not be that articulate to write down the vision. You may not be that articulate to have time to document those things. But church, sweetheart, find a way to entrench in your heart the blueprints of your future. Put it somewhere in your heart. Lock it in there. Never you forget about what you dream concerning yourself. In making your plans, number 3, church, you need to be specific. What was God's plan? Come back. Genesis 1:26. Listen. He says, God said, let us make man. Let us make man. God was specific in his request. Father, I want a hammer. No problem, we'll give you a hammer. You're not a carpenter. I want to make it big. No problem. Bigger and bigger. Bigger every day. Bigger every day. Listen, you must learn to be specific in your request with God. Learn to be specific with your plan. I want to do this. This is how I will go about it. I want to achieve this. This is how I will go about this. I want to achieve first class in my university. How do I go about this? You make out your plan and be specific. If you say you want to pass, no problem, D is a pass. Are you with me? At times we make a request. Somebody was sharing with me, oh, Father, give me a husband. Husband, one yakpa, husband, a plate. What is your specific request? Give me a wife. Oh, they're plenty for road. So, as you come before God, be specific with your request. Be specific with your goal. I want to succeed. Do you know success is measurable? You want to succeed, no problem. Waking and sleeping and waking up is success. You are not believing. Listen, you must be specific with your request. Lord, enough of struggle. I want to be able to pay my bills. If that is my request because I am so much in debt, what do? I must begin to prioritize things. Prioritize my spending. Prioritize my resources. Lord, my income is no more matching. You begin to ask yourself, in what way can I get other streams of income? Okay, what skills can I learn? What skills can I acquire? Are we together? What price do I need to pay to get out of this jail that I found myself? It is not whether one witch is doing me. You must learn to remove, you must move the mindset of who is doing you. Nobody is doing you. For Christ who lives in you is greater than he who is in the world. So remove your mind. There is no cause, for the cause shall not come. Right? Why? Because you are above cause or causes. Why? Because listen, Christ paid the price on your behalf. You must get that in your brain. And get that there is no tree in your village that is stopping you. We must begin to take responsibility for our lives. Hear God. Hear God. God said, let us make man. Let us make man. So therefore, what it tells me that God had to network in order to achieve results. He wanted who are you networking in achieving your goal? Let us make man. God knows I will make man. No. God needed a consortium of like minds. In your pathway to success, beloved, you need people. In your pathway, in certain breakthroughs in life, you need collaborative efforts. Who are you networking with? Who is your resource partner? Some thoughts, number 3, some thoughts and ideas can only be bettered in collaboration with others. Let us indicate a joint effort. In some things, you cannot succeed alone. Even Steve Jobs need people to carry out his vision. Even Jesus himself, for him to succeed in his assignment, he had to himself, he chose 12. Are you hearing the church? Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Don't let your thoughts die on the table. Number 4, take a step of faith and take a risk. Take a step of faith and take a risk. What happened? Will they buy? Will he succeed? Will they accept it? Oh, what do people think? If you do not take the risk, you will never know whether you succeed or not. Don't tell yourself nobody has done it before. Therefore, you close shop. Is there an idea God has put in you and you're asking yourself, can this work? Some weeks ago, myself and Elon Musk, alias Wewe, and Krete, alias essay that writing, I think it's me and Elon Musk. So we were saying to ourselves, this heat is too much. I said, Elon Musk, do you know, if I can design a jacket with AC in the jacket, that when I put on the jacket, it will give me some comfort. That's what he said. He said, Daddy, it's already there. He said, Google it. I said, get away. I said, no, let me tell you my ignorance. I said, if there is a coat like that, somebody must be selling it by the traffic jam. I don't see the coat in traffic jam. Guy, he doesn't hit. He hits when the leg of other gates. Somebody said, it's a piece of open the gates. Let us to make them good. So I said, what do you mean by that? Lo and behold, we googled the coat. Church, different kinds of coats you can wear in the hot weather and in the cold. I said, hey! My idea, that was my idea. Listen. And do you know, if somebody should take out a risk and travel and buy like 10 and go to the market and do a good advert and get the pricing, I believe people will patronize that product here in Nigeria. We wear sonnets, and then you wear the coat and stand at Oshodi, and you are smiling, you're not sweating. You say, what is the secret?